If Earl Grey is about authenticity and vulnerability and giving permission for others to put down their facades with me, then here goes nothing. You have now entered a safe space. The following is an excerpt from a private journal entry written in October 2022. I can't explain it. I just have the urge to jump in the ocean and never come out. Not in a suicidal way, more in a my future has never been so unclear way. I can't even picture waking up in the morning. I have no idea where my life is headed. I have no idea who's going to stick around, when the next person's going to leave or show up. I've never had such an unclear vision. Nothing really makes me feel excited. Nothing really makes me feel in general. I don't want to get excited about something only for it to be another disappointment. The second I do, it's going to be a letdown. Maybe I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired. The water must be cold. I wonder how long I can stay here. I don't want to go home. I used to have the obsessive need to control everything. I like to plan for any possibility. You can imagine my anxiety of not being able to picture the next moment. My view of the future was non-existent. Changed plans, for example, used to be a really big trigger. Going with the flow was the most foreign lifestyle. I could never understand it. I've been to therapy before, and we've talked about how the need for control stems from fear of abandonment. If I'm able to take control of a situation, I can also control who stays and who goes. Ironically, my therapist referred me to a different doctor. It felt like she was abandoning me after helping me see how scared I was of it. Maybe she was trying to teach me change was good and necessary. I learned this lesson in many different ways. For context purposes, this entry was written during the early stages of healing after a breakup. I tried my best to avoid the topic of this heartbreak in particular. My secrecy and my silence were loud, but I felt like it was the only shred of dignity I had left. Before, I had a daily routine. Every day had someone familiar, which granted me comfortability. But when parts in my routine were disturbed and the comfort was stripped, I felt lost. I had nothing familiar to return to. I was especially disappointed in myself this particular day for grieving again, for being so engulfed in my sad feelings that it prevented me from feeling anything. I thought I already healed. I thought I already went through the heartache. The sad days were just beginning to fade, and when these feelings came back, I was upset with myself for allowing them to. I felt stuck in this moment with these feelings. I felt like no matter how hard I tried to forget, to move on, I would stay in this sadness forever. I didn't yet understand that the journey of healing was a roller coaster. Some days are really, really good, and some are unbearable. It took some time, but I learned, eventually, the unbearable days vanish. And what I thought wasn't possible, the feelings I thought would never go away, finally did. The moment is just that, a moment. And if our lives are built up of a million tiny moments, this is just one in a million. It's a setup for moments like this, proud moments, moments I can look back, reflect, and appreciate how far I've been able to come. Even on the rainiest days, the sun is still somewhere behind the clouds. It just takes a little time for it to come out again. I come back to this excerpt often to remind myself the hard days have an ending, even when I can't yet see it. The end of one experience became the beginning to another, and I'm extremely proud of this one.
So how often do you come here?
Anytime I'm feeling sad or down or like just not okay.
When's the last time you felt?
Every week.